Hello travelers! Welcome to Underground Library. I'm Hamtsu, a storyteller and alchemist in here. Last time was the part 1 of the restaurant in Cantonese, and you can click the link up on the top. And this time will be the part 2 of restaurant in Cantonese. Please follow me and we can have a chat together. Welcome to my room. Please take a seat and we can have a chat together. Last time Hamtsu have sharing some general restaurants and Tea Dong in Cantonese. And today's show we focus on something quite unique restaurant you can find it in here. We have the Hong Kong style cafe, Bing Sutt, Chinese tea house, Chinese restaurant. For the vocab today is only this 4 vocabulary because I want to more focus on the culture. For Hong Kong style cafe, or some people calling them Chaan Teng, in Cantonese they call Chaan Teng, Chaan Teng, or some people get a nickname for them that is calling Cha Bing Sutt, or some people calling them ice room. That is the literary translation. In Cantonese, that is Bing Sutt. Chinese tea house, Cha Lao. Chinese restaurant or tea restaurant, Zao Ga, or some people calling them Zao Lao. For Chaan Teng and Bing Sutt, it's always confusing nowadays because the food items are too similar. However, the original Bing Sutt is a type of traditional cold drink house started in Guangzhou that spread to Hong Kong. This Bing Sutt arose in the 1950s and 1960s. However, in the past, they are hugely different. That is, Bing Sutt only sold drinks and localized Western snack. For example, they have the red bean ice, yin yang, Hong Kong style milk tea, paper waffle cake, pineapple bun with butter, French toast, something like this. And oh my gosh, I feel a little bit hungry after saying that. Bing Sutt, they keep the price low and become more popular among people from the various social status. Yes, along with the development of Chaan Teng, chain the fast food shop and coffee shop, which sell a large variety of food, Bing Sutt become less competitive. Of course, a kind of reason is Bing Sutt is using the light refreshment restaurant license, and they can't provide some hot food like Chaan Teng. Also, slowly more and more Bing Sutt they can get the general restaurant license, and more Bing Sutt they change to Chaan Teng. On another hand, we can also say that the Chaan Teng replaces Bing Sutt as well, because it's hard for Bing Sutt. They only selling cold drinks and also some kind of snack compared with Chaan Teng. They offering this too and also having the hot food. So of course it's much less competitive. For Chaan Teng, I think should have to mention it because I think most of you guys may know it. Chaan Teng often called a Hong Kong style cafe or diner in English. It's a type of restaurant that originated in Hong Kong. They are known for their affordable menu, which include dishes from Hong Kong cuisine and Hong Kong style Western cuisine. Chaan Teng means tea restaurant and served to distinguish the restaurant from Western restaurants that provide water to customers instead of tea. So in Chaan Teng, they will call the tea that is clear tea that's served to client. In Cantonese, that is Teng Cha. to customers as soon as they are seated. But the Chang Cha in here is referred to the inexpensive black tea, which differs from the traditional Chinese tea served in the traditional dim sum restaurant and tea house. So in here, the Chang Cha is different, as if you the dim sum house is different kind of tea. The tea is also referred to tea drinks such as the Hong Kong style milk tea and iced lemon tea, which are served in many Chaan, Teng. The older generation in Hong Kong refer to dining in this restaurant as 飲西茶. That literally means drinking Western tea, in contrast with the going 飲茶. 飲茶 is meaning going for the traditional Chinese restaurant or the dim sum house to having tea. And other always confused that will be 茶樓 Chinese tea house and 酒家 or 酒樓 the Chinese restaurants or tea restaurants. I love to eat dim sum so much. And in the tea restaurant, you can have some traditional Chinese tea like green tea, oolong tea, jasmine tea, pour something like this. And as Hamtsu, I know that I have visited before. Some kind of tea house, they have more than 20 type of tea in the tier menu. So of course, those of it I just mentioned is the most common you can order in a Chinese tea restaurant. At the same time, you can have some dim sum and enjoy a chill time with friends or family. And people will call it 飲茶. 飲茶. Even though you're having the tea and dim sum by yourself, is also calling 飲茶. But anyway, 飲茶 is meaning having the tea and having the dim sum. However, you may notice that I had mentioned two names of tea house. One is 茶樓 and one is called 酒家. Tea house 茶樓 is a place that's serving only tea, dim sum and simple dishes, and typically in the afternoon. And in the past, 茶樓 is just provide tea and dim sum in the morning until the afternoon. And 酒樓 was only open at the night time, and they provide wine and some dishes or drunk food. However, until the earlier 20th centuries, 茶樓 start offering the dim sum and open in the morning as well. Also, when we're talking about 飲茶, it has a little bit interesting culture. Is it called a culture? That's called 朗文. 朗文. If let me describe 朗文, of course they don't have a specific English word. But 朗文, that is meaning rinsing the bowl. 朗文is something you must do. For Hamtsu, I would say it's something you must do before you're having the dim sum. When you go to the tea restaurant or the tea house, the waiter or waitress, they will give you an empty big bowl. And you can use the hot water or hot tea to rinse the bowl, chopstick, and cup you have. If you're asking for if it can sanitize the bowl, of course not. Of course not. However, it just feels cleaner and better. But it's a little bit interesting. Like, if I go to a tea house or a tea restaurant, if they give me a big bowl and let me to do long work, I will notice it. This restaurant should be a great restaurant. Like, they know the rules. They know have the long one. They know this culture. They are enough traditional. I love it. But of course not. I just kidding. But I quite love to doing long one for myself, my family, and friend as well. I'm always the one who doing the long one, these actions. So, are you a fan of dim sum and like to having tea with your friend and family, or preferring yourself? Or we like to go for the traditional Bing Sutt and get a try of the pineapple bun with butter and some kind of delicious food and snack and also some drink, even though it's not much in Hong Kong now for the traditional Bing Sutt, but it still got a little bit. So if you get a chance, maybe can have a try of it. So if you're interested about the Cantonese or the culture, please like, share, and subscribe my channel. And don't forget to follow my Twitter. I will update my daily life in there. I'm Hamtsu and I see you next time. Bye!